When I get that feeling, I want the narcs to stay the fuck away from me. So remember, when we're breaking generational curses on the planet, the narcissist is not going to like you because you're a freedom fighter and they just want to fight everybody that doesn't agree with them and kill people that don't agree with them. So again, it all goes back to the Cain and Abel story in the Bible. But this time, in my situation, Abel's not dying, referring to myself. Now remember, when somebody's spiritual, it just means they wanted something better for themselves, for the planet. It has nothing to do with religion. But the narcissist, with their black and white regimented thinking, and the box that the government put them in, the box that their parents put them in, they just can't move out of that box. So anything and anyone different than them, they're going to hate. But they knew as a kid who you were. Which brings me to my next point. If you have children right now, remember, some of them are born with their pineal glands open already. And I'm not sure the stats on that. But again, when you open your pineal gland, the Pinocchio, it gives you the gift of discernment. It gives you the gift of being able to know somebody and their true character within 5 minutes. Remember, the narcissist, since the beginning of the time, didn't want anyone to know who they were. So it's very much what I'm living right now. I can assess somebody in 5 minutes and then they hate you. They hate you. And then they create fear, shame, and guilt in their head. Oh my God, she knows this about me now. What do I do? Again, creating more fear, shame, and guilt across the planet. Because that's all they have. Fear, shame, and guilt. Because they'll never heal. So again, much like that bully in the school, fighting, guns, weapons. Again, scalar weapons being used on me, voice to skull, raping me, spiritually, mentally, physically. And with the nanobots from the government, it feels like I'm actually being sexually raped as well, although I haven't seen anybody in a long time. But again, always remember, if you stand up to one today, if you ever disagree with one, they're going to hate you. So they just want you to sit there and be their little puppet. So again, all of the narcissists, flying monkeys, and the enablers, you guys better really think if you really are like that narcissist. Because if you're not, it looks like you just screwed yourself over. If you want to be different, you got to go. You got to release yourself from them. It's not a trap. It's not their way or the highway. It's called finding yourself. And if you disagree with them, that's your birthright. We're not here to just agree with people that we don't agree with. So I'm going to keep being a freedom fighter. And they can sit there and I want to hate, berate, and remember that grade 2 mentality. Once you open your pineal gland and you break them down just by no words, no hate, just love, again, opening your heart chakra, you're going to see what I see. And it's that they're really just an empty, shallow, hollow vessel, and there's nothing to fear. Just like the government. Remember, fear is an illusion. And a lot of what's going on in the world right now, all of it actually is created by narcissists. Everything since the beginning of time has been created by narcissists. And I hope one day the empaths, it is a war right now with empaths and narcissists. And I'm going to attach a video right now that we'll go over a bit more into that topic. And I hope the empaths are starting to see the narcissists for what they really are, because no one has the right to your vessel, your soul, your brains, your money, anything, your mail. And when you say no, it fucking means no. But again, remember, if you wanted to go for lunch today with one of them and you were dating them in your house, you'd say, well, I want to go for lunch. No. Why not? I just don't want to. I said no. That's them. I don't want to. I said no. But if you disagree with them, it's fucking world war, fucking whatever world war you want. But a lot going on in the world, all because you disagreed with one. Do you get it? It's really their way or the highway. And if you go outside of that box, You're going to be attacked. You're going to be attacked like an angry mob of little kids coming at you. And then it's really funny when you can see what I see, because it really, really is. A lot of the other kids that have a good parent, some of them only have one good parent. But when you have one good fucking parent, and whether it's a man or a woman, those kids are going to be brought up right, and they will have their heart chakra opened. And remember, those people are tougher than narcissists because they did it themselves. A single parent, male or female. With that in mind, I hope you rise today and get away from them. Namaste.